Hi everybody. I just was doing a YouTube and a phone rang, that goddamn phone. So I was kind of relieved because I was stumbling, man. I was stumbling through it. But I'll try and recap as best I can. I'm over here at Nina's taking care of her cats because she had to go back in the hospital, and I was just giving her my confrontation. My Nina's feeling like she's close to death and she's got to save herself. She's got to have a better attitude about it. And she did sound good. I mean, she sounded like she did want to live. And I told her that you better talk to your doctor and get some fucking answers here because she's been sick for a couple of years and I've just seen her deteriorate in her health and her attitude. And she's front burner stuff to me because she's my dear friend. And I, of course, am happy to help her and I take care of her kitties for her when she's in the hospital. And she's been in the hospital a lot. In fact, she was there 3 weeks ago, so this isn't like a new thing. Anyway, I was talking before about my belief uh, in God because I think that's something that I want to explain to everybody because it's a very personal thing to have this connection with God. And I'm not asking you to believe in what I believe, but I think if I can explain my sense of it, I would be really happy to think that I at least left some inklings of what works for me. Okay, so I've had a couple of amazing experiences in my life. One of them was when I was in my 30s. I had a visit by Jesus, and Jesus told me that he was like the robed dude, kind of hippie looking long hair guy, um, probably in the same age as me in his 30s, and he said he's not coming back like that again, that he is already back and he's in all our hearts. And that was a powerful message. I remember telling my Catholic in-laws about it, and they were pretty amazed that I had that vision. And they wanted to hear more about it. I love that because it really was this legitimate, real feeling. And it's always been my my belief to think of Jesus within me, that we all have that power to, you know, have miracles and be help others and heal others, but we just don't have the ability, being earthbound humans, to connect with that. But we definitely could if we believe it. Okay, and then the other dream I had was about a year later. I had a visit with Buddha, and Buddha told me that he held up a rock, and he said, "I am in all things," and I love that. Like the physical energy is Buddhic. It's like this. So the Jesus thing is like in your heart, and then all the rest is Buddhic, and I love that. And what's funny about it is I'm Jewish. I mean, I'm 100% Jewish since my mom and grandma were Jewish, and so that makes me uh, legally Jewish. And Maggie is Jewish too, which I think is kind of neat. But we both are not, following it. I do love the the ideas of the New Testament, and I don't understand why Jews don't believe in that. They just think of Jesus as a nice man. And yeah, he was. So, um, what I do with my Jesus thing is pretty much keep it to myself. I mean, I'm not into the Bible. I'm not into reading about that stuff because I think it's interesting, and I do, um, I'll hear inspirational stuff from it, but I don't want to hear some of the crap about the fear and the sacrifice and the I don't know. There's just something about it that's not interesting to me. But anyway, I think of Jesus as this physical guy who is spirit, and it's easy for me to think of him as that, like spirit in the shape of a man. To me, I can visualize that. I call it dude in the doorway. Like he's this shadowy figure with a bright light behind him, this pink white light, and you can't really see him except as a figure of a person. And so to me, that's my representative of spirit. I've had experiences where I felt the oneness maybe 3 times in my life where I felt like I was inside the eye of God and I could feel the force, and it's like an instantaneous feeling, but it's not like this continuous thing. And the dude in the doorway really works for me. So I can imagine um, the representative of the symbol of spirit in this dude in the doorway thing. And even in my dreams, I can say Jesus Christ of Nazareth subconsciously, so I feel very protected by that. And I think that we've been, it's like so in our DNA, this biblical stuff, that it's like an instinct. It's like sheepdogs that know how to herd sheep because it's in their genetics. And I think that fear is in our genetics, like biblical fear. And I feel fortunate to not have that. And I feel like I can be a positive person, but at least realistic too, to know that there's evil, which I call energy veil, which I believe that there's no devil. I don't believe that there's like this thing that isn't God. I think God is all, and that this idea of devil is actually something that we have invented in free will, and it's something that can become very real, and I'm just not buying it. I mean, I do know that there's evil, and I've certainly had my confrontations with evil, and it's not like I'm denying that it's there. And I do believe in ghosts and pirates, like these fleas or mistletoe or ivy, where they want to suck your energy. And I've had some very recent experience with that, and I just visualize them walking the plank, like get off my ship. Remember that in Ghost when that guy was riding the subway, and that that ghost dude said, "Get off my train." That's how I feel about the pirates or the negative energy, evil people, energy veil. And then, so the dude in the doorway really helps me, and I love that idea that I can visualize spirit in a way that I can do daily instead of just like 3 times in my life. So it's very helpful. But it's something that I keep to myself. But I will write about it, but it's not like this thing where I'm a evangelist trying to save souls with my belief, saying, I don't care what you believe in, what I believe is better, so listen. I'm not like that. But I do believe in the power of prayer and the mystery of life, and that's something I've been given a lot of insight with because of my interest in the metaphysical, which I've been practicing for 40 years now. And I've always been able to see auras around people and energy, and I can make more sense or extra sense of it now. And of course, you guys have probably seen it's in my paintings and my photography that it's more than just what I'm seeing. I'm actually adding my spiritual connection to it to give it more extra dimension. So it's really an interesting challenge. It's like here I am in Nina's house, and I'm praying for her, and I'm wanting her to get better, and I'm taking care of her kitties, and it's like applying the principles of loving others and being kind and caring and all those good things that we're supposed to do. So that's kind of my insight. So I have a big sadness right now just because um, feeling like Nina is surviving and she's worried and stuff, and um, I'm caring for her, but wanting to just be a positive light for her. And I think taking care of her kitties is a huge help. So I'll leave it at that. And thanks to you guys for following me, and I really appreciate having this time to just talk to myself. It's funny because I'm I'm looking at myself when I do this, and I think I eventually want to do it without seeing myself, because I do get a little caught up in, um, just like low self-esteem or something. I like saying, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Or am I making sense? Am I wandering too much? But this is me, and welcome to my world. Take care. I love you guys. Bye.